Over the years, I've come to realize that people are able to overcome and survive no matter the situation, emotional, physical, and mental, concerning health challenges. And this is backed by science and studies, like whatever people are going through. And that is, what, mental health is about, to give support to the people so that they can be able, to overcome all the stresses in their life and be able to fulfill their potential. My name is Dr. Debbie. I'm Doctor of Nursing Practice. I have been in healthcare for decades and I have a private practice, where I see clients. But on the side, I come to realize, as I've said, that with good support, people are able to do well. Like when I was working in mental health, I realized, people coming in frequently for hospitalization, recycling on and off. And this is one of the things that motivated me to go higher in my education to be able to give access to more people. And when I started, practicing patient to outpatient, I have a principle that I use, like I will use the illustration, like when people get good support, they are like, a very big tree that has good nourishment and has a deep, is deep rooted and very strong. And no matter the storms, that comes on to that tree, the tree is able to withstand it. And that's one of the principle that I use. And I've seen that it works out for many of my clients, even in big health system, that the support, psychological, emotional, that I give to people, help them. Like some that have been repeatedly, in and out of hospitals are able to stabilize and able to move on in life. And I see that a lot of times. And one of the health system, when I wanted to fully start my private practice and I was to transfer my patient to other clinicians, so I have this data that was sent to me, and I see that some of the clients that are in wait list that are yet to see me, some of them, again and again, repeatedly going to the hospital. But when I look through the data of some of my patients I've seen, I see that they've been able, even some that came from hospitalization, they've been stabilized, they have been doing well, and we have been able to put a stop, to hospital admission. So I see this just like I said, the support, giving time to people and helping them, to work out their goal. Because I always ask all my clients, what is their goal, for coming for treatment? Like anything in life, if we have a goal, if you set a goal, the brain is in a way that, once we set out a goal in anything about our health, our finances, our career, our business, you've given an assignment to the brain that the brain is able to make sure that goal is accomplished. But that does not just happen if you are not ready to put in the work. So what I do is to help people, achieve that goal, holding them accountable, helping them, reminding them, showing them the strategy. And that is what I do, in my research coach, that I started to open more access to people. And if that interests you, send an email, DM, and I'll be starting a coaching session from September 1 so that we can hold people's hand, we can hold them accountable, and they will be able to achieve their goal and live a healthy and happy life. And I'll see you in my next video. Stay happy and healthy. Thank you. Bye.